Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ted Rhodes Invitational Golf Tournament at Ted Rhodes Golf Course here in Nashville, Tennessee. We're talking to Mr. Pete McDaniel.
That's correct.
I got it right.
You got it.
Pete, tell me you've written a book called Uneven Lies.
The Heroic Story of African Americans in Golf. I wrote it it was published in 2000, yeah. This is like the 25th anniversary of the book.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So it's been out a while.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to go look into that.
It's one of 4 books that I've written.
4 of you collaborated?
I collaborated on 2 of them.
Okay.
Training a Tiger with Earl Woods, Tiger's dad, and How I Play Golf with Tiger Woods.
Okay.
It's his book. It's his instructional book.
Okay.
So it's been a while, and I just finished my memoir. It's in the editing process right now. It's my life story about how I came from a small town in North Carolina and broke into the sports writing business pretty early, right out of college, and graduated from a small town newspaper all the way up to Golf Digest and Golf World magazines. That's the story.
Now, did you go to college anywhere in Carolina?
I did the University of North Carolina at Asheville, my hometown school.
Oh man, the big city of Asheville. Everyth's on the side of a hill or at the bottom of the hill.
That's right.
Pete, tell us my phone ringing. Tell us your experiences from which you draw your work.
Well, I started playing golf when I was 12 years old. I started out as a caddy at Biltmore Forest Country Club. And shortly after that, I was given 4 wooden shafted golf clubs by one of the members. And I started playing and beating the golf ball out in a cow pasture near my home in North Carolina. And before long, I became a junior player. And I competed with some of the best players, junior players in Western North Carolina. Graduated from there, played high school golf, I played college golf, and I thought I could play. My idol was Jack Nicklaus. I wanted to be out on the PGA Tour, and I thought I was going to be that good. But there was only one problem. We had a black golf tour event in my hometown, the Skyview Open, and I had an occasion to go out and witness real black golfers. I witnessed Lee Elder. I witnessed James Black. I caddied for James Black, one of the greatest black golfers, one of the greatest golfers of all time, in my opinion. Chuck Thorpe, Jim Dent, all of these legends. I saw them when I was a teenager, and as soon as I saw them strike the golf ball, I said, "What? I don't know if I'm ever going to be that good." I said, but I'll tell you what, my passion has always been writing. They tell me I was writing when I was 2 or 3 years old. So I said, might not be that good, but I'll enjoy the game. It's the game of a lifetime, and I'll write about it. And I started writing about it at the hometown newspaper. And within 13, 14 years, I graduated all the way up to Golf World and Golf Digest, where I became Tiger's ghostwriter.
The irony in what you say is that golf is a game that everybody can play, but everybody doesn't excel.
So true.
And you can keep playing whether you're playing well or not.
That's right.
You just play it. You enjoy the camaraderie, the outdoors, the exercise. It has so many different facets. As you wrote about Mr. Rhodes and his travails in his golf career, what struck you as most interesting?
The fact that he grew up just like I did, caddying, and it was during Jim Crow, the Jim Crow era, where you could only caddy. You couldn't really play at many golf courses, even public golf courses. There had to be lawsuits that went all the way up to the Supreme Court, which allowed African Americans and other minorities an opportunity to play even public golf courses, for which our taxes paid. This man came from nowhere and ascended to the top of the golf world as far as the black golf tour is concerned. And his struggle was such that he wasn't allowed to play on the PGA Tour because of something called a Caucasian-only clause.
Caucasian, yes.
Right. Which he fought vigorously. He, along with Charlie Sifford and Bill Spiller and all these pioneers that I learned about from Dr. Sinnett's book, Calvin Sinnett's book. And that was Forbidden Fairways. He wrote about it first. Actually, Arthur Ashe wrote about it first in his book. And so it intrigued me that a man could come from nowhere, never had any lessons. He actually taught some of the great black golfers how to play. James Black was one of his disciples. Charlie Sifford, he schooled him, and sometimes they had money matches, and he learned from, he instructed Joe Louis. He was just a magnificent man, but what really, really struck me, I like to call myself a master of haberdashery. I love to dress, in outlandish colors and stuff. And Ted Rhodes, as legend would have it, he would change outfits when he turned 9 holes.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be wearing, he's sharp as a tack always, color coordinated. He'd finish the 9th hole, go into the locker room, come out with an entirely new, different outfit on, and play just as well in that outfit as he did on the front line, So he was smooth, and he was a calm, and he was a person who didn't really fight the system. He was not combative. He let his golf clubs do the talking for him. And that impressed me, because in the environment in which he was forced to play, it took a man of extreme patience, courage, and restraint. Because had it been anyone else, I did a documentary too called Uneven Fairways, and in it, I think it was Calvin Pete who was interviewed, and Calvin Pete said he admired Ted Rhodes so much and Charlie Sifford, because had he had to have endured what they went through, he would have taken a 2-iron and went up in the crowd and hit somebody in the head with it.
And gone to jail.
To jail, But his patience, his endurance, his perseverance opened the door for a lot of players, including me. And that's what I admire so much about him. He never received the recognition that he should have. He should have been in the World Golf Hall of Fame, years ago. And I don't know if he'll ever get in it, because it's political, no doubt about that.
But given the tenor of the country right now, it'll be a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
I asked at the end of the interview with Ms. White, I asked why the PGA was not here. With a great man of golf being celebrated, why are you not here at least recording history? You didn't have to spend a lot of money. It was just righteous that you record the history. But that's neither here nor there, I suppose. But the things that I told Miss White and her daughter in about 1960, I had the opportunity to run into Joe Louis and Ted Rhodes when I was a little boy carrying my cousin's golf bag. I'm 10, 11 years old, and I'm carrying this big, oh man, it almost turned me against golf. But in your capacity as a historian, it's very important that what you put into it is understood by the people who read it. And I find as I get older and reflect on the history I learned when I was young, there's so many lies told, it's hard to believe anything that's in those.
That's the title of my book, Uneven Lies. It's a double entendre, as you would know. Referring to the fact that we were told forever that blacks had never contributed anything to the game. And come to find out through our research and Dr. Smith's research, we were there from the beginning.
As usual.
Yeah, we were there from the beginning, 1896, 1899. We invented the wooden golf tee. A lot of people don't realize that. Had it not been for Dr. George F. Grant, a Boston dentist, we might still be taking dirt or sand
and making a tee, tearing it up,
or some other kind of fashion for a tee. And had it not been for all those pioneers who came along, our history would be still buried. So that's what research is all about, and that's what makes me most proud of the things that I've been able to accomplish through God's will and His power.
Again, perseverance in very heavy circumstances.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like you, my first golf club came from that same cousin, and it had a wooden shaft and, of course, a metal head and wrapped with a leather strap for a grip. So the advances in technology and club making and ball making and the engineering that now goes into it, it's an amazing game. And for some reason, the hearts and souls of those who run golf have not changed.
No. I mean, they talk a good talk. And to be honest with you, I'm sure that some of them are sincere. But it's just a tough climate that we play in right now, especially politically. And I'm not going to make any excuses for them because I've been writing about it now for 40, almost 50 years. And like the old saying goes, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Stay the same.
And that's basically what's happening in the golf industry. Although we've got there's some encouragement, some encouraging things that I've seen in the game. We experienced some growth. The stats will say that there are more blacks playing now and women playing now than there ever have been, and that's a good thing. But rising to levels of decision making in the golf industry, those numbers are still low. Rising to the levels of professional golf, like on the PGA Tour, the highest levels, those numbers are still low. And despite some efforts of some golf organizations, we just are not advancing like we should be. And we're not pouring money into developing our kids in the game the way we should be. And that's a shame.
Well, you have to eat before you develop anything else, and a lot of that is due to our particular economic circumstances in this country. So we shall overcome.
Yes, absolutely. We shall.
Thank you very much for being with us.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We got somebody we want